Well, it's gonna be a live stream where I'm gonna piss off a lot of Eagle fans today. Bro, Marcus Epps is a god awful. One of the worst safeties I've ever seen in my lifetime in 2022. Explain to me why the hell we brought bum fucking dude back. Just go get Justin Simmons. And I've been very advocate of saying, yet let the young guys play. But if Andrew Makuba is not ready, I don't trust no Cindy Brown, and I damn hell don't trust no Marcus Epps behind a Reed Blankenship. Like, it's not looking good. It really isn't. And it's starting to worry me a little bit. Like, I just want to know two things. Number one, you release Tristan McCollum, you put him on waivers, right? Then you go out and get Marcus Epps. How does that make our safety better? And I know some of these Eagle Cons critics are over there happy. It's Marcus Epps is back. Marcus Epps is awful. He's worse than Cindy Brown in coverage. He really is. He can't tackle. He's another guy that doesn't wrap up, plays reckless. But why did we get rid of CJ again? And then the guy we traded for, we put him on waivers. That was a waste of time. So much for the offensive line we got back for him. I don't like this, man. I don't understand this. It's starting to piss me off with the safety position. Howie Roseman needs to get on the phone with Justin Simmons, bro. Because I don't trust no Cindy Brown. I don't trust, especially Marcus Epps. He stinks. There's a reason why the Raiders cut him. He's awful. Like, I don't know why you Eagle fans are celebrating. The man was cut by the Raiders. He stinks. He's horrible. He's worse than Cindy Brown. You're better off bringing the Green Goblin back, whatever the hell you want to call it, the Green Garbage Can. Okay, and Jalen Mills. Like, just go get Justin Simmons, man. At this point, if Andrew Makuba's hamstring is that bad as we think he is, go get Justin Simmons, man. And I've been very advocate saying don't get a 31-year-old. But, dude, he's better than Marcus fucking Epps. Marcus Epps, the dude who can't tackle, that dude, you brought him back? Like, and I trust Howie, I trust Fangio, but I don't trust Marcus Epps. Marcus Epps is a practice squad safety. He's not good. But y'all know a lot of Eagle fans are going to celebrate because that's all they do is they think every move is solidified. Or we are, bro, our safety might be the weakness this year in the NFL right now, man. We got no safeties other than Andrew Makuba and Reed Blankenship. And Makuba's hurt, I'm guessing. And I'm guessing right now it's not looking good for Andrew Makuba to start. So that means we're going to put two trash bums who can't cover to save their life. And can somebody tell me why Adoree Jackson made the fucking team? What did Adoree Jackson do to even be on this fucking squad? It's beyond me. Like, Eli Ricks played better than he did. I just want to know, how the fuck did Adoree Jackson make the team? What, did he get special privileges in practice? Bro, we need a corner, and we need a goddamn safety, bro. But I'm more worried about the safety position. Dude, Marcus Epps is awful. He's awful. What is he going to do? Play special teams? Because that's the only thing he can do. He can't cover. We've seen his awful coverage in 2022. I mean, dude, we watched it. Him and Kaiser White, two awful players, bro. Couldn't cover. What do you see out of Marcus Epps? Like I don't understand. Just go get Justin Simmons, dude. Like, I'm getting worried, man. Week 1 is next week, bro. I'm sorry, in 2 weeks. I think next week. And we don't got a goddamn safety on the field. We better hope Andrew Makuba is cleared by Thursday Night Football. Because if not, it's going to be a long day for us. Or it's going to be a long day. The tight end's going to have a party versus us, man. Just go get Justin Simmons, dude. I know he's not the best in coverage, but dude, he's fucking better than Marcus Epps. He's better than Cindy Brown will ever be. Cindy Brown is ass. Why is he on my team? It's just beyond me. Him and Marcus Epps, bro. The two worst coverage safeties in Eagles fucking football. We have on this goddamn team. Just add Jalen Mills. Why don't you just bring Nathan Gary back? I'm not blaming the safety position. I'm blaming Howard because you traded C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And I love Howard Roseman, but dude, you got to fix this. When you traded C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and this is why I told a lot of Eagle fans, but they didn't want to hear. They didn't want to hear EC1. They didn't want to hear me. They said CJ is not a big part of why we won. Oh, okay. You see why we needed CJ now? I would have kept CJ and just drafted Andrew McCool and let him learn. That's what I would have done. But they felt like traded him because he couldn't cover. But meanwhile, you have Sidney Brown who can't cover. And you got Marcus Epps who can't cover. Riddle me that, Batman. So you traded C.J. Gardner-Johnson because he can't cover, but you got two safeties who can't cover. And one of them is hurt, who can't cover. That's going to start the opposite of Reed Blankenship. And Adoree Jackson can't cover, which he's still on his team is beyond me. I don't know how. He should have been waived. They should have cut his ass. How is he on his roster is beyond me. You waive Eli Ricks. Put him on the practice squad. Dude, Adoree Jackson needs to be on the practice squad. He's ass. Dude, like, I'm sorry, but we need another corner and we need another safety. We need to get one fast, bro, because I don't trust the safety position. I've said it along. The safety is more question mark than this cornerback position. I'm not comfortable with Sidney Brown. I'm not comfortable with Marcus fucking Epps. I'm not. This move scares the fuck out of me. It really does, because that tells me Andrew McCool is not ready for week 1. You do play still. What the fuck is you talking about? Hey, McAllister. Hey, get your dumbass, weird, goofy, dweeb ass off my page, bro. You don't like what I have to say? Get the fuck off my page and go somewhere else, bro. There's plenty of Eagle consecrators. Get your goofy, doofus ass off my page, bro. You don't like what I have to say? Listen, I'm not no bitch ass Eagle fan that's going to tell you what you want to hear. Marcus Epps is awful. So you can get the fuck off my page if you don't like what the fuck I have to say. I could give a rat's ass. Kiss my rat's ass respectfully. Pause. You can get the fuck off my page, dude. Fuck you and your subscriber, bitch. And that's how I feel. You can kiss my ass. I don't want your subscriber. Take your subscriber ass back where you came from, bitch. Goofy dude. Think I give a fuck about your opinion? I don't care. It's easy. Won 2 times. I'm over here talking what I want to talk about. If I say Marcus Epps ass, yes, he is ass. He was horrible in 2022. That's why the Eagles didn't resign his ass. And that's why the Raiders cut his dumb ass. Because he stinks. Why the Patriots got rid of him? And why the Raiders got rid of him? Because he's horrible. So stop sucking dick and get the fuck out of your feelings and come back to realization we need the goddamn safety. Go get me Justice Simmons. Goofy dude. You think I give a fuck what you feel? He's horrible. And I don't care about none of these Eagle fans. They could kiss his ass all they wanted. They could kiss his ass. They could kiss Sidney Brown's ass. If they think he's good at being a safety, more power to you. I don't think they're good. I don't. I've seen enough out of Sidney Brown. I've seen Sidney Brown and I've seen his twin brother Marcus Epps. Just add Jalen Mills to the mix and you have 3 trash bums who can't cover. Like, bro, I'm going to be real with you. We need a safety, man. I'll go get Simmons signed with 1-year deal. And then after that, I'm cool. I'm ready for week 1. But I think you need a safety. But I ain't gay. Well, then, bro, I don't care if you gay or not, bro. Like, thanks for telling me. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my tiny opinions? I see you in the chat. Marcus Epps. People run around here talking about Mark. I see someone say Marcus Epps a good signing. Bro, Marcus Epps is horrible in coverage. I watched the man miss tackles left and right. And I'm sorry, but, The CJ situation, I get it. You know, if he can't cover, that's fine, but go give me someone who can cover. You know what I'm saying? Justin Simmons is a better safety, in my opinion, to start over a guy named Marcus Epps, who's been cut by two different teams, man. The Patriots didn't want him, and the Raiders didn't want him. When two bum franchises don't even like you and they're desperate, why did we bring him back? Did we owe him something? I mean, I'm just worried about the safety position. I trust his offensive line. I know Jalen Hurts got it. I believe in my coach staff, but I don't believe in the safeties. I'm hoping that Fangio has a plan. Because if you have Sidney Brown who can't cover to save his life, and you got Marcus Epps on the other side, that's supposed to be his rotational player in the safety position, and we're going to have him and Sidney Brown out there trying to rotate to be the second safety, covering Dak Prescott in the Cowboys. I'm going to be real with you. We're in for a rude awakening. Because that tight end's going to be eaten. I'm not worried about Reed Blankenship. Reed Blankenship got better at coverage. But Sidney didn't. I haven't seen a full season of what he did with Fangio. And last time I checked, Fangio don't even like him. Which I'm surprised we released McCollum. Like, I would have kept Tristan McCollum and just put him as your backup. But Marcus Epps doesn't make your safety better. You got no depth at safety. You don't. Marcus Epps is not depth. He's just another trash bag that you just picked up. I need some depth at safety, man. So whether that is going to get Justin Simmons or making a trade, I don't care. We need to get a safety here, man. You know, so I think you need another corner, and I think you need another safety, which I get it. You're not going to fill every position. I understand. I know it's not Madden. But if I have to get one guy that I need right now, it's safety. Because in the corner position, I could put JB on the number 2. So I'm not worried about Dory Jackson starting. I'm not, because I know JB's going to start, more likely. But the safety position, I don't know who's going to start. I'm hoping Andrew McCooper is healthy. Because if not, look out for Sidney Brown. 15 yards for roughing the passer, or 15 yards for unnecessary roughness, because this dude wants to play with his head on fire and don't know how to tackle properly, but wants to get a concussion because he don't know how to tackle. Or he goes down because he's trying to be reckless or do something stupid, not read the quarterback's eyes. So again, it is what it is, man. Yes, people want I agree. I think Justin Simmons is a priority. And I've been going back with my guy JC Eagle talk. I said I didn't want Justin Simmons at first. I'm a big advocate of not letting young guys play. Like, if Andrew McCooper's not ready for week 1, then yes, go get Justin Simmons. That's the only reason why I would want Justin Simmons. He's out there. He's sitting on the couch right now, ready for that call. Go get him. But Marcus Epps is god-awful, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know where the hype is from these Eagle contracts. I get you wanna help your subscriber ratings, and you want people to like your videos and like your streams, and you want them to, kiss your ass and give you a super chat. Dude, he's awful. He's awful. I know you need money. I get it. People got to pay bills. I get it. And you don't feel like a part-time job is worth it, or a full-time job working at a factory is more important than sit on YouTube and line through your teeth and saying Marcus Epps is so good and you need super chats. I get it. But I don't need money for YouTube. I got a job. I work. I could give a damn about how people feel. He's awful. Now, I'm hoping that Fangio, and that's the only guy I trust is Vic Fangio, because I know he's a defense coordinator that's won a Super Bowl. But I'm sorry, but Marcus Epps, I'm not excited for. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't, wow, like the greatest safety came back. Are you serious right now? Like, I'm sorry, it's not an exciting move. I need Justin Simmons, bro. If Andrew McCooper's not ready for week 1, go get me Justin, because Marcus Epps is awful. He's awful. And you're lying if you think he can cover. He can't cover. We've seen him in 2022. The man can't cover and can't wrap up to save his life. But he's a hard hitter, though. Same as Sidney Brown. Too bad they're reckless. And they can't cover. I need a guy who can cover, man. Not a guy who wants to play with his head on fire. This is why I don't trade CJ. I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not one of these Eagle contractors that are happy with the CJ trade. I'm not. I would have kept CJ Garner-Johnson and just drafted Andrew Makuba in that second round and let him learn. And then, if you wanted to, trade CJ, right? Because you would have had a guy under him that he learned under. Same what they did with Quinyon Mitchell. Why do you think Quinyon's ready to play now? But trading CJ Garner-Johnson and thinking Marcus Epps and Cindy Brown are your future behind Andrew Makuba in the draft, who has a hamstring injury which can linger into the season, it's not looking good for this trade. It really is. It looks like the Texans won this trade if he could stay healthy. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not one of these contractors. They're going to say CJ Garner-Johnson deserved to be traded. I don't like it. I would have kept him. Because what do you have now? Marcus Epps? What? Those two can't cover. I need a guy who can cover, man. I need a guy that's going to set the standard. And the only guy that I can think of right now other than Andrew Makuba is Justin Simmons. And I've been very much of saying I don't want a 32-year-old Band-Aid. But if it means not seeing that bum-ass Cindy Brown week one who can't fucking cover a fart to save his life, but he plays with his head on fire and he was okay. Like people are literally telling me that he played good in preseason. And what your goofy, dumb mind did Cindy show you anything in preseason? Because he made one tackle versus his brother? Really? I'm so happy he made one fucking tackle. Wow, he made one tackle. Wow. I'm supposed to do a happy dance because of that? Come on, man. Get the hell out of my face. You ain't going to tell me Cindy Brown played great. Tristan McCollum had more tackles than he did in preseason. We waived him. You know what I'm saying? Howie needs to get on the phone and get a safety, bro. Either you got to trade for one or you need to get a safety. You got to get a safety here, man. You got to get a safety here, bro. I don't like the safety position. I don't. I'm sorry. CJ Garner-Johnson, that safety position is looking really, really, really bad right now. Now Andrew Makuba is hurt. Cindy Brown, come on, man. Come on, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not one of these Eagle contractors. And listen, it's no respect to anybody. If they think Cindy Brown is capable, then guess what? It is what it is. And I got disagreements with Eagle contractors about it. I'm not saying they're stupid. But I'm sorry. I don't know what y'all see as Cindy Brown. I don't see a guy who can cover. When I look at Cindy Brown, I see incompetent safety who just plays reckless, doesn't read the quarterback's eyes, is out of position, and he talks a good game. And he's a church boy. That's all I see. He's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside at safety. That's what he is. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside at safety. And Marcus Epps is Nathan Gary at safety because he can't fucking cover to save his life, bro. Bro, I'm sorry. Dude, I know I'm getting emotional, but I can't take these two nincompoops. I can't deal with that. Bro, I knew they were going to – I knew that Marcus Epps was coming here. I knew this shit was going to happen. I had it back in my feeling either Jalen Mills or Marcus Epps was somehow going to come here. I would hoping that Howie Roseman would have got Justin Simmons or Fangio, but I guess Fangio thinks Marcus Epps is competent. I don't know how, and I'm hoping he's not overthinking himself. You traded CJ for nothing. To what? The point of getting an O-line if you're going to cut him. Dude, he didn't even start. He was hurt, right? Like, exactly. The guy you got back for CJ didn't even start one preseason. He was on IR. He didn't even start no training camp. He didn't start no OTAs. We talked about can Stoutland fix him? Well, apparently Stoutland thinks he's horrible because he got cut. That's why the Houston Texans fans were so happy to get his ass out of here. Kenyon Green, Didn't even show up. Didn't see him. Didn't even notice he was existing. Didn't even know where he was. I didn't even see him on the bench. I don't know if he was in Howie's office. He's awful, man. Like, I'm sorry. Marcus Epps and Sidney Brown as your number 2 depth safety behind Reed Blankenship is tragic to begin in the season. It's a tragic thing to have. They can't be trustworthy. I'm sorry. Go get me Justin Simmons, man. If we get Justin Simmons, I'm going to be a happy camper. Why? Well, because number one, right, they're not going to let Andrew Makuba rest. I'd rather not rush Andrew, and I hope the Eagles are not rushing Andrew Makuba, right? Because I know the Eagles, now they're going to do is they're going to start panicking, right? They're going to panic where they're going to try to rush Andrew. No, let Andrew Makuba heal. Just go get Justin Simmons. Go get Justin Simmons, let him play, and then when Andrew Makuba is ready, hell, let him learn under him. What you should have did with CJ. But you traded him for an offensive line that's not even here anymore. That is my point. Whether what was happening in the locker room, whether he was a diva off the field, I don't give a shit. You made the bed, now you got to lay with it, and you thought Justin, not getting Justin Simmons, but getting Marcus Epps was great over CJ? Dude, it's looking like the 2023 Eagles again with the safety position, bro. I don't like it because that's exactly why we fell apart in 2023. What's that safety position? You need a guy that can be the game changer. And I'm sorry, if Andrew Makuba's not ready, then Justin's the best option. And he's sitting on the couch. And Marcus Epps is not a starter. You know what I'm saying? But I understand some of these Eagle contractors want super chats. Super chats. Marcus Epps is such a good. Shut up, bro. Marcus Epps' ass. Yeah, you know, I get it, bro. I get it, man. Marcus Epps' ass. I'm not happy with the Marcus Epps move. I'm not. Not what I want. Not a guy we need. You got Marcus Epps already in the building, and that's number 22 and number 23 and Sidney Brown. Or I'm sorry, yes, he's number 20. No, 21, excuse me. I can't even remember his jersey because he's ass. Shush. Go. Shush. You know what I'm saying? Justin needs no Simmons. Justin needs no Simmons. What do you mean? No, I don't. Justin does not. What are you talking about? We don't need Justin. No, we definitely do need Justin Simmons. Bro, do you trust Marcus Epps? So Justin, you think that Sidney Brown and Marcus Epps are good options at safety right now? Let's say Andrew Makuba is not ready. You trust Sidney Brown and Marcus Epps? Because that's your depth right now. You got no other depth. Who do you have other than Andrew Makuba that's going to be the opposite of Reed Blankenship? I'll wait. You think Sidney Brown is capable of covering? You think Sidney Brown is able to cover when he's shown nothing in preseason he can do that? The Browns quarterback literally was gashing him. You think Marcus Epps, who's been cut by 2 different franchises, is the answer? Get serious, bro. Please. Please. Why are we getting homeless people off the street? He's better than fucking Marcus Epps, though. Why are we getting Marcus Epps? He's homeless. He should have stayed homeless. Marcus Epps is better than... Come on, man. You can't even tell me Marcus Epps is an upgrade over Simmons. I'm sorry. If you got to put a gun to my head and tell me who I'd rather have, I'd take Justin Simmons all day. Shoot me if I'm wrong. Marcus Epps is an upgrade over Simmons? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Marcus Epps is an upgrade. Have you seen Marcus? You saw Marcus Epps in 2022. What was the weakness that we hated about him? Was what? He couldn't cover. But he could take. He was a hard hitter though. But he couldn't wrap up. And he was inconsistent with covering. Rather get an old safety than that. Dude, Marcus Epps, like this is the problem I got with some of these Eagle. This is why I have an issue with some of these Eagle fans, bro. You rather rely on Marcus Epps than go out and get a Justin Simmons, who might be 32 years old, but fucking can cover better than a guy who can't cover. But he's younger than Simmons. We don't want him. And I'm not a fan of Justin Simmons signing if Andrew Makuba was ready to start. I said only the reason why I would bring Justin Simmons if Cindy Brown has not shown nothing, which he has not. He hasn't. He made one tackle in preseason against his brother. Whoopie fucking do. And then got picked on by the Browns' backup quarterback and Taylor Gabriel. I'm sorry, whatever his name, Gabriel, whatever the guy who was the starter over Sanders. He got picked on. Him and Adoree Jackson. He not made one play. But we think he's going to be starting week 1 versus Cowboys. He's going to turn out to be this great safety. Y'all live in delusional land. Y'all live in fantasy world. Cindy Brown ain't it. If he hasn't shown you anything other than that 2023 year where he had half of a okay, and by the way, I'm tired of hearing about this. That was a fluke-ass season, okay, with a brand new defense coordinator in Sean Asai and Matt Patricia. We're not here anymore. And he had one of the worst coverage safety skills I've ever seen in the safety in that year. He had what? One interception versus the fucking Cardinals? And that Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he knocked the ball down. Woo! And they get blown out by the 49ers because he could have covered a fart to save his life. Yeah, that's the guy I rely on. Come on, man. Don't tell me about the 2023 year. Yeah, then Eli Ricks should be our number 2 corner if we're going to go by 2023 stats. Right? Because Eli Ricks was playing too. Make him the number. Why do we even on the practice squad then? Why did we cut him or waive him, whatever it was? Why don't we make him the number 2 corner? Since we're going to go off the 2023, I don't go by 2023 highlights. Sorry. I go back what you have done for me lately. Nothing has Cindy Brown shown anything he's done for me lately. Sorry. I don't go by what you did before. I'm not one of these ego contractors that are going to do that. That's why they got an issue with me. I don't go by what you did before. I go what you've done for me lately. You've done nothing for me lately. You've been ass lately. You've been on the practice squad on special teams. Don't tell me Cindy Brown and Marcus Epps are a better upgrade than Justice Simmons. You're not going to tell me that. I'm sorry. I think you need to get Justice Simmons, bro. Epps is Cindy. He is. He's Cindy Brown Jr. That's his father. That's their father, bro. I swear to God, their son and father, man. Both play with the head on fire, can't tackle for shit, can't cover. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. No, that was sarcasm. Like, bro, and they say, why are you complaining? Why are you complaining always? Well, I'm sure these Eagle fans in the comments say, why are you complaining? We just won a Super Bowl. Because we traded a safety and we don't have a fucking backup plan. If you trade C.J. Garner-Johnson and you draft Andrew Makuba, number 1, you better hope he's ready. And number 2, when you trade a safety that was really, by the way, his coverage skills, everybody said was awful. He was a top 3 in coverage skills according to, but hey, they don't want to go by stats. They only want to go by what they see. You traded him. You got nothing back for him. You didn't get better at that safety position. You didn't go and sign one in free agency. You didn't do none of that. But you're going to rely on Cindy Brown, who's a 3rd-round bust. He's a bust. Sorry, he had 1 good year, 2 measly tackles in 2023. Okay, showed glimpse of hope, and then it all drained down the toilet. Hasn't shown nothing. Won't show nothing. And we're going to put him out there versus a Cowboys team with a veteran quarterback who's been through the years, has known exactly how to read, especially a guy who can't cover, and Cindy Brown, and we think that's the answer. Boy, oh boy, you better put somebody in. I'd rather have Cooper DeJean at safety at this point because he's fucking better than Sidney Brown, man. You know what I'm saying? Sidney Brown and Marcus Epps are the thing one and thing two. Dude, they stink. They stink. Like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not with this super chat. You know, I'm not one of these Eagle fan contractors going to say, you know, Marcus Epps is such a great depth safety. I think this is a great move, and you know, the Philadelphia Eagles will be better this year. Marcus Epps is back, everybody. Let's go. Shut the fuck up. He stinks. He's awful. What the fuck are you celebrating for? Yeah, Marcus Epps is back, everybody. The king is back, everybody. Let's go, Eagles. Shut up, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that clickbait garbage ass fucking shit. He's ass. He was cut by the Patriots and he was fucking waived by the Raiders, man. He sucks. Don't tell me Marcus Epps is such a great signing. You dick riding ass, goofy ass contractor, some of y'all Eagle contractors piss me off with the fucking sucking, you know, just sucking dick all the time, bro. Get like, can you be real for once? Please. Please. Be real for once. Stop sucking dick, bro. Not every player the Eagles bring is good. Pause. Marcus Epps. I saw an Eagle fan on Twitter say Marcus Epps is good. Marcus Epps ass. What the fuck is you seeing, bro? You better off bringing Jalen fucking Mills back with his green hair. At least he has some fucking passion. Too bad he can't cover. I need a guy who can cover, bro. I can see he missed a tackle and see, dude, bro, we're gonna have to rely on Jalen. Like we win this, bro. And I'm not trying to be negative because I don't like being negative because we just won a Super Bowl, right? So everybody in the chat, let me gather my emotions. I think you need a safety still. I don't understand how you go from CJ, traded him, you draft Andrew, and I love Andrew McCooper. I think Andrew McCooper is your future. I've said it all along. Andrew McCooper is that guy that's going to be replacing CJ Gardner-Johnson. But I think the Eagles relied on drafting a rookie because they've seen teams do it and not understand it's important to have a backup plan just in case it don't work. And the thing that you didn't do was you didn't have a backup plan. You could have kept CJ Gardner-Johnson. Whether he had attitude issue, my God, you had no problem bringing him back, but you had a problem with him now? Come on, man. Get out of here with that. And if you did have a problem with CJ, why didn't you go sign a Javon Holland? I begged for Javon Holland. I said the Eagles should go sign him. No, we don't want him. We think City's better. Come on, get your goofy ass out of here, bro. Right? Javon Holland, you could have signed him. You could have signed anybody in free agency. You decide not to do nothing with that safety position. We thought CJ was going to be our guy. Okay, I get it. Draft Andrew McCooper, have CJ on the other side. That's what I thought our plans were going to be. Replaying CJ Gardner-Johnson, you probably drafting a safety at for your third option, right? Then you trade CJ after the Super Bowl. Or like, what the hell is you doing? Right before the combine. This is Howie Roseman, saying we're going to draft a safety. I have no problem with that. I like Andrew McCooper, but he's hurt. And Sidney Brown has shown he's regressed. He's not the same player he was in 2023, which has shown nothing to me. But apparently people think he has something to prove because he showed in 2023, coming off an injury. Fangio doesn't even like him. Okay, you don't have Tristan McCollum anymore. You waived him. You got no depth at safety. You don't. You need to trade for a safety. You need to go sign Justin Simmons. If you start week 1 versus Sidney Brown, it's going to be a long fucking game. I'm telling you. You might see the Cowboys win week 1 if Sidney is out there or Marcus fucking Epps is out there. Because I trust Cooper DeJean more at safety than those fucking nincompoops at once. I mean, I would trust a homeless dude over those two any day. Like, bro, where's your safety position? Where's the depth at? You're weak at safety. You're weak at safety. And I'm sorry. Put Ringo. I said, hell no, don't put Ringo. I said, bro, Ringo is not a safety, man. We need to stop saying that. Ringo is not a fucking safety. We need to stop trying. You can't put someone. First of all, you got to learn. You have to learn a position, and it has to go through training camp. You got to go through OTAs to learn that. It's not overnight. You can't just put a guy out there with a new position, expect him to come out of nowhere. No. Then he's gonna have to go through growing pains, and then Eagle fans gonna be impatient. No. Keely Ringo is not a safety. We need to stop that. He's never played safety. He's always been a corner. Whether he develops or not, whether they put him out there or not, is beyond me. Okay, but he's not a safety. He's not a safety. A safety is work. I mean, if Sidney's struggling at corner and he can't cover, what the hell you think he's going to do with safety? A safety you got to be able to cover, and everybody's already complaining that Keely Ringo can't cover. So why would you put him at safety? That makes no sense. That's number one. Number two, a new position, you have to learn that. That's not overnight. You have to go through training, OTAs, and learn that position. That's a new position. You got to redo all your training skills. You got to work at, different parts of your body in a workout. You got to train in a different way than at a cornerback. At cornerback, you have to learn different techniques. You got to build different muscles for different in safety. You got to learn your whole new role. You got to build your body in a different way. You got to build some muscle in a different way. You got to do other workouts to build and get bulk. To get muscle as a safety. Because if you put Keely Ringo out there, he's going to get absolutely injured, or he's probably going to get squashed. He's too small. So you would have to bulk him up. And he would have to learn a new position. So that means going through OTAs, training camp, and all that, which we're week one is next week. So we don't got time to baby another player to learn a new position. It's just not happening. It's not going to happen. The Eagles did not think they were going to do it then. They're not going to do it now. They're going to put CD at slot. I just hope Adore Jackson not out there. Like, bro, I'm still wondering how the fuck Adore Jackson made the team. Like, explain to me, why is Adore Jackson on this team? What did Adore Jackson do? Dude, Adore Jackson should have been waived. Hey, why is he on this roster? Bro, I would have thought you would have had him out of here by week 2. Preseason 2, he should have been gone. He made the team. Him smiling pissed me off, bro. Like, what the fuck is you smiling about? Your ass. You can't cover. I wanted to punch my screen just watching him smile. I hate Adore Jackson. I never liked him in college. I don't like him when he was with the Giants. I didn't like him when he was in Tennessee, and I don't like him now. He's awful. He's awful. He relies on his feet. He's Ronald Darby. That's what he is. And he's lost a step. He stinks. I'm sorry. He's not a good girl. I think Eli Ricks should have made the roster. How's he on the practice squad? Like, I'm hoping that Fangio was not over his head. And sometimes as you win a Super Bowl as a defense coordinator, you start thinking you're the smart guy and not rely on the things that got you where you were. You know what I'm saying? Eli Ricks had a better preseason game than both Adore Jackson and Keely Ringo. That's fucking facts. That's not me saying it. Go look at the fucking highlights. Go look at the tape. That's facts. But yet you waive them, bring them back on the practice squad. If I'm Eli Ricks, I would request to be released and to go somewhere where I deserve to start. Because that's an insult. You putting me on the practice squad while fucking Adore Jackson, who's burnt fucking chicken himself, is on his fucking roster. He made the 52 or 53, but I'm on the practice squad? How does that make sense? They don't sit well with me. What did Fangio see out of Adore Jackson and said, you know what? He deserved to be on the roster. Because I didn't see nothing out of him. I saw a dude with his ass. I saw a guy who can't cover. I saw a dude who couldn't cover a fart if he wanted to. If he was a condom, that thing would be leaking. Pause. But that's the damn truth. If he was a condom, he would be a bad condom. bitch would already be pregnant. I'm sorry. The female would already be pregnant. The egg would be fertilized. Because he would have not protect shit. I'm just saying. Like, he's ass, bro. How the fuck did he make it? It's beyond me. But Eli Ricks is on the practice squad? I guess, bro. Adore Jackson was getting burnt. Yeah. They put it. I would have thought Adore Jackson would have got waived, man. So wait. Let me get this straight. You waive Eli Ricks, but you keep Adore Jackson. You put Eli Ricks on the practice squad, but Adore Jackson made the fifth year. How is that? That makes no sense at all. Because I'd rather put Adore Jackson on the practice squad. That's where he belongs. That's where he belongs. He don't belong on this roster. I'm sorry. Fangio's a little biased. I think he has favorites, man. I think he has favorites, bro. I do. And that's not a bad thing, but sometimes that can cost you. That can cost you in a big way. And I think that he has favorites where he likes certain guys. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Eli Ricks embarrassed them versus the Dolphins, and that's why you don't like him. When Eli Ricks was covering Tyreek Hill. But it's like, bro, like, how is Adoree Jackson on this roster? What the fuck did Adoree do? Why is Adoree still here? That man should be cut. Pronto. Get your working papers and get the hell out of Philadelphia. Why is he on this roster? And I hope to God we don't put him out there week one, man. If he is our number 2, oh my God. Please tell me JB is our number 2. Because heaven forbids it, that fucking bum is out there number. And it's really a fucking insult to have him as number 8. Like, again, you like to see him in C.J. Gardner-Johnson's original jersey is such a fucking insult. It really is. It is. The man doesn't deserve to be 8. He deserves to be 0. He needs a new number. Make him the worst number on the jersey as possible. So when he fucking stinks, we can say, aha! Aha! He's ass. I knew it. That's why he's the worst jersey in the football. Like, he needs the worst jersey so I could say, that's the fucking bum. Yeah, him. Like, I need him to have the worst jersey so I can say, aha! I knew his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I mean, dude, it's Adoree Jackson making this roster is criminal. It really is. It really is. Adoree Jackson and Brett Toth making this roster is criminal. Because they were both blowjobs, man. They both suck. They're ass. It's criminal to put Eli Ricks on the practice squad. If I'm Eli Ricks, I'm going up to Howie and say, just release me. Why are you putting... No, I don't want to be on the practice squad. Get me up out of here. Because I think I've done enough. I'm sorry. What the fuck did Adoree Jackson do that Eli Ricks didn't do? I didn't see Eli Ricks get burnt the way Adoree Jackson did. But I saw those two get burnt. The ones that are supposed to be our future corners. Adoree Jackson was like the worst corner on his fucking roster, man. How the hell is he still on his team is beyond me. But you're waving Marcus, you're waving Eli Ricks, put him on the practice squad. That's an insult. It's an insult, bro. I'm sorry. Adoree Jackson blows. He sucks so much ass. He sucks so much ass, bro. I don't understand. And when that motherfucker smiled, I wanted to punch my goddamn phone. Because I don't know how the fuck did you make... What fucking dick did you suck that you were able to make the roster? Like, I just don't know. Like, Paul's like, what did you do? Did you kiss Jeffrey Lurie's ass? Did you kiss Howie's ass? Did you kiss Fangio's ass? I said, please don't cut me. Please don't come. No, man, you gotta go. I can already see the Cowboys torching his ass week 1. We just better hope they're not rusty. Because if I'm the Cowboys, guess who I'm targeting? Number 8, always on the field. Bet. Go long. We know his ass. He can't cover. Eagles signed another James Bradbury. Dude, he's ass. He's worse than James Bradbury. He's worse than He might be worse than James Bradbury, bruh. That's why I wanted the corner in this draft, man. Will Johnson? No, we don't need Will Johnson. Hey, this guy's pretty good. No, we don't need him. No, we think Adoree Jackson's good enough. You sure? You sure? Like, I'm sorry, but this cornerback's position, this safety position, not looking good. Not looking good. Do I think the Eagles will fix it? I hope so. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not one of these Eagle contractors that are going to be happy and excited about Adoree Jackson being on this roster and fucking Marcus Epps being signed and thinking I'm going to say, Eagle fans, we're going to be all right. Everything's sunshine and dandelions. And, Marcus Epps is such a great... Shut up, bro. Marcus Epps' ass. If you think Marcus Epps is an upgrade, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. If you think he's an upgrade over Justin Simmons, you're an idiot. Because he's not. Marcus Epps has been cut by 2 fucking teams. Both the Patriots cut him and the Raiders, who are desperate for a safety. Didn't he get signed to a 4-year deal? He got the bag, and he got released in 1 year of being on the Raiders team. Maybe 2. But it wasn't enough to see his contract fully played out. They released that bum in a heartbeat. So why did we bring him back? And I'm not mad that I'm not really, saying our season's over, but dude, like, our safety position is, I've said it along. I'm not worried about this cornerback position because I think you could fix that with putting JB out there as your number 2. That safety position scares the fuck out of me. That safety position is going to cost us our season if we don't get it fucking fixed. I said this week 1 last year in preseason. Said this week 1 before the 2023 season. I said that safety position is scary in preseason. Go back and watch what I said. And people told me I was crazy. You overreacting, EC1. Am I? If you don't get that fucking thing fixed, and that thing lingers into week 1, it's not going to get fixed. Now, the thing that I like about Fangio is he fixed things. So hopefully he has a plan, which I'm hoping that's the case. That you think hopefully Andrew McCuba, like, we got to hope that Andrew McCuba, they're just resting him. They brought Marcus Epps in for that, to be maybe like a practice squad safety to learn under. And we got to hope that he starts week 1. And if he's out there, I'm okay. Because the best thing is to see Andrew McCuba stay healthy all through the season. But if he's not healthy and you got that trash ass wannabe Troy Polamalu, Cindy fucking Marcus Epps Jr. and his son-in-law with his twin little fucking brother and Marcus Epps, who's the original Sidney Brown, on that goddamn field as your depth at safety behind Andrew McCuba, who's not there week 1, you're in trouble. You might lose to the Cowboys week 1. He's the one. What are you talking about? I'm talking about Dak is going to carve our safeties up. If you don't think that, let me be logical with you. I don't think Dak is a great quarterback, but if I'm Dak Prescott and I see Mark Epps and fucking Sidney Brown out there, what do you think I'm going to do to you? Like, let's just be real. Like, Dak is not a winner when it comes to beating elite teams, but he can carve up a bad player. And for heaven forbid, if Sidney Brown or his twin brother Marcus Epps is out there, thing one and thing two are out there, don't have Andrew Makuba out there, oh, you better hope that defense gets there quickly. You better hope that pressure on that front, you better hope that front four is outstanding. Because if not, I can already see that tight end for Dallas going off. It won't be CeeDee Lamb and Pickens. No, they won't be going off. It'll be that tight end that we struggle against many times in Dallas against. And that's that tight end that they signed. That's going to be tearing us apart, which then will expose our secondary. Because if your safeties can't cover and the quarterback is ripping us apart, your corners are going to get tired. And that's when they're going to strike with CeeDee and Pickens. So they might not do it first, but they're going to target that safety because I know it. I know it. You better hope Andrew Makuba's out there, number 24. You better be out there. Because if not, it's going to be a long day for the Eagles. It really is. I don't care how much corner depth you think you have. That safety position scares me. When Andrew Makuba is out there, I'm calm and I'm fine with. But other than that, I don't trust Cindy and I don't trust Marcus Epps. And if you ask me what I want to do, I'd rather go get Justin Simmons. You know what I'm saying? They're going to pick on Epps and Brown, and I hope and Adoree. Oh my God, please don't put Adoree out there. Like I'm hoping, I think Adoree will be a backup. I don't think it will be a starter. But if he starts week 1, Fangio must not want his job. Because JBL better be out there. There should be no way in hell Adoree Jackson should get a starting position week 1 versus the Cowboys. After what you saw in preseason, I don't know how he's still on his team. But if you think that he deserved to be a starter, then Fangio must have got a head hit with a beer can. Like how he did get his head hit with a beer can. Because, dude, that's not a good decision. Adoree Jackson needs to be far away. Like he needs to be banned from being 6 feet away from the field. Like he needs a restraining order from being. You are not allowed 10 feet away from the fucking field. Like he needs to be far away from the field. Like I mean, they need to put him far away from the field. Like he doesn't need to be near the bleacher seats. He needs to be so far away from the field. Like every time he tries to go in that field, I need someone to tackle him. Like, bro, I need one of these Eagle fans to jump out their stadium and tackle this motherfucker. Like, get your ass over it. Get out of it. Get off the fucking field. What did you think you were doing? Oh, you thought you were playing? Nah, man. I need Clinton Hurts to tackle him. I need Chris Parker. I'm sorry, Chris Parker, whatever the cornerback, a DB coach to tackle him. Every time he tries to step on that fucking field, tackle this motherfucker, man. And throw him off the fucking field, bro. Because he doesn't even be anywhere near that field week 1. I don't need him to fuck it up. We got a nice banner going, feeling great. And then I got to watch this motherfucker cover. I'm going to be a pissed off Eagle fan if I had to watch Adoree Jackson and Sidney and Marcus Epps, his twin brother, be on that goddamn field. I'm hoping JB and Makuba are your guy week 1 and your offense, struggles. Because I think we're going to be rusty. But I'm hoping our defense is going to be ready. Because if Marcus Epps, Sidney Brown out there, bro, I'm telling you right now, man, don't be surprised if Dalton Schultz or whatever the guy's name that the Cowboys just signed is going to go off for 2 touchdowns and 150 yards. Like I know I'm exaggerating, but bro, Sidney Brown and Marcus Epps are ass in covering. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to see a bunch of clips of Dak celebrating with the damn tight end if they do not get his safety in the building. I'm already can see Sidney Brown trying to hit someone. Oops! Dak fakes it. Wide open, tight end. Why? Because this bum can't cover to save his life. Oh, he missed the tackle. Why is it? Because he can't up to save his life. But Sidney Brown didn't play that much. It's going to be an excuse. I don't give a fuck if Sidney Brown didn't play for a while. He missed the tackle. I'm going to be hard on him. Oh, I'm going to be hard on him if he missed tackles. But I swear to God, he plays like ass versus the Cowboys, bro. Oh, you thought the criticism I did now to Sidney Brown is saying? Oh, you didn't see nothing yet, bro. Let that motherfucker play like ass. You thought my criticism when Sidney Brown right now is, woo. Oh boy, I got some memes ready for him. I already told him he's ass on IG. He saw my story. Ooh, my thing. He's gonna have to block me. I'm gonna give him a new one. I'm gonna give him new asshole to rip because I'm about to go off on him if he looks bad in Dallas, bro. Nah, that's what you see. That's your boy. All right. I hope Andrew Makuba's ready for week one, man. Like the best thing we need to hope for is Andrew Makuba. Week one is starting. That this is just a depth piece. This is just depth. They're bringing the guy in because they got rid of McCollum. They need someone to fill in. I'm okay. Okay, cool. But if he is because Andrew Makuba is not ready, we're fucked. That tight end situation is going to be fun in Dallas week one versus the Eagles because no one's going to cover. And they're not going to target Reed Blanchard. They're going to target the other side. They're going to go right at Sidney Brown, and he can't fucking cover to save life. So good luck with that one. I hope Andrew becomes good too. No, I think Andrew Makuba is good. He's a good player. Like Andrew Makuba is going to be a dog. The problem is it goes back to the best ability is your availability, and it does not matter. Bob Sanders was the perfect example. Great player, but couldn't fucking stay healthy. That's why he didn't last long. You can be the greatest player at your position, but if you can't stay on that field, it means nothing. It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Bob Sanders was a great corner. I think he was a corner, but his problem was he couldn't stay healthy. Same with Cam Chancellor, great safety, couldn't stay healthy, had to retire early. If you're not able to stay healthy on that field, or you're lingering with injuries all the time, or you're not able to stay on the field long enough, you're going to get replaced. And it's not going to be enough when you got guys like Andrew Mukuba who can't stay healthy. Great player, you can be the great player all you want, but your body has to be able to hold up. And sometimes guys' body is not able to hold up. That's why you shouldn't take advantage of a CJ Gardner Johnson unless you know what the fuck you're doing. And I'm hoping Howie and Fangio know what they're doing because this is what I'm afraid of. Is that Andrew Makuba, we're gonna have to hope that he can stay healthy. That I'm hoping it's just one lingering injury that doesn't go through his whole career, man. Because I don't want another Bob Sanders at the safety position where he was great as a safety but can't stay healthy and always lingering with injuries or always have to take off or you have to go get a safety because he can't stay healthy or he's off the field and when he comes back he looks great but can't stay on the field. And that's my worry is with Andrew Makuba is his body's not going to be able to hold up. That the punishment on his body is going to make him have to retire early. And I don't want that. So I'm hoping Andrew Makuba is going to be ready. And I hope it's just a occasional hamstring and then rest of the career as an Eagle, he's a beast. That's what I'm hoping. I think that's why they got Epps, because Andrew can't. Well, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my lifetime. I hope that's not the fucking case. Because guess what? You better go get justice. Bro, let me tell you something right now. If that's what, and I'm not saying you're kind of stupid, like Skeleton. What I'm saying is, I'm hoping that's not the Eagles' plan, because you're asking for an L then. If you think Andrew Makuba replacement should be Marcus Epps, boy, Howie Roseman, that can hit you in your fucking head so far up your, bro. You might need to go to a local doctor, because that's not a good plan. Both Fangio and Howie Roseman got hit with a beer can. That's how bad the concussion must have been. And that could explain why they traded CJ Gardner Johnson. Because, my God, that would be a disaster. Like, I'm hoping Justin Simmons gets signed. You got to be, right? Or you got to make a trade. Like a Grant Delpit. You got a bunch of picks. Howie Rose says he's not done. I hope you're not done. You need a safety. You need a safety. I'm hoping now he's on the phone calling for a safety. Like, go get that Patriot safety. What's his name? The guy that's on the trade. Go get him. Give him up a fourth. Give up a fourth round pick. Go get him. What's that safety for? The Patriots that they're trying to trade? Go get him. He got to be better than bro. Marcus Epps is not a safety that you can rely on to cover. Like, I'm sorry to all these casual, dick riding ass, consecrated ass Eagle fans. They're probably celebrating that Marcus Epps, who they forgot was ass in 2022, who can't fucking tackle, is going to save the day, and he's going to be better. And him and Sidney Brown are going to sing Kumbaya, and they're going to smoke stogies together, and they're going to be best buds, and they're going to cover, and they're going to be the greatest tandem safety in the world. Come back to reality. Okay? Come back. Come back. They're not. They can't cover. Both of them suck ass in coverage. They show nothing that they can survive in this league with coverage skills. Their coverage skills is worse than a female giving oral sex to a monkey. Okay? That's bad. It's like giving a blowjob to a hooker who's 72 years old because you can't get a boner to a female because no young female wants you. So you have to rely on a 70-year-old hooker. You see how bad that is? That you rely on a 70-year-old hooker to get you oral sex, to get you laid, because you can't get a young female to fuck you because they don't like you. Or you're not good enough with the young females. That you have to rely on a 70-year-old hooker. That's what we're relying on Marcus Epps as. A 70-year-old hooker because we can't get a young safety in the building. That's what Marcus Epps and Sidney Brown are. Two Asian hookers. That suck. But it's the best you can do, bro. I'm sorry. I think that's why they got Epps. I hope the fuck not. That's like an Asian hooker. Like I said, that's like a crackhead giving the head to a crackhead female that was just smoking meth and her teeth are rotted out. You know those crackheads that have their teeth sticking out and their mouth is rotted. Yeah, bro, that's the same thing like getting Marcus Epps. That's not something to enjoy. That's not something to be proud of. You're not going to show off to your family. Hey, I got a date. What is it? Oh, it's a crackhead who has his teeth rotted out, but it's a female. And that's what Marcus Epps and Sidney Brown are. Two crackheads that we think we can polish and make them a beautiful women. We think we could take the crackhead who's been smoking crack and her teeth are rotted out, and we could turn into a beautiful female. And that's what we're relying on Marcus Epps and Sidney Brown. We're trying to turn two crackheads, females, two crackhead hookers, and trying to turn them into young, beautiful women. Just let it go. Please let it go, man. Please let it go. This is not it. You got to dump them. You got to say enough is enough. The answer is not Epps. It's not Sidney Brown. And if it's not Andrew Mkuba, the next best option, either you trade for the safety that's in New England, you give up a third-round pick, or you trade one of the hell, you got a bunch of safety. Trade Sidney Brown to the Patriots. I don't care. But you got to get someone in the building because Marcus Epps and Sidney Brown are like two crackhead hookers that you have to give sex to because you can't get a boner to a young female because no one wants to date you. And that's what we rely on Sidney Brown and Marcus Epps. We're okay with two crackhead females and trying to turn them into beautiful young females. And we think us having them is going to change how they are. No, they're not. I could play better safety than those two nigga poops. And I'm not even a starting safety. I don't even play football. I played 1 year, maybe 1/2 year. You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Stop letting the crackhead hookers be your safeties and go get a legit, beautiful female, which I mean a beautiful safety that could start. I'm just saying. So hopefully that reference helped y'all. It's like two crackhead hookers that you have to give a boner to. You gotta get yeah. They gotta do the I can't believe I'm saying this. They gotta do the they gotta do the what's the fucking thing that they have the hot tuga hot tuga you know what I'm saying, spit on you so you can feel like you're involved. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like you get laid. You got to give head to the hooker because you can't get a female to save your life. And that's where we rely on Marcus Epps and Cindy Brown and Marcus Epps are two crackhead hookers that we think are going to be beautiful young females because they're part of our culture and they're part of our defense. So we think, oh, we could change these two crackhead hookers, or we could change these immature crackheads into beautiful young females. No. It don't work like that. And that's what I reference as Cindy Brown and Marcus Epps. Two crackhead hookers. The 70-year-old wrinkled hookers. The old ladies that their bodies worn out from drugs. That we can't get laid, so we have to rely on them. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want crackhead hookers as my safety. No, thank you. I don't care if you think they look good. They don't look good to me. Go give me a safety, bro. Howie, go give me a safety. Sorry. Hell, I put my fat ass at safety. I'll play better than them. Dude, Mark, like, bro, think about I like what? Who else are they gonna add next? Jalen Mill? I swear to God, fucking, bro. I swear to fucking God, if we bring Jalen Mills back, bro, I will lose my mind. If you think I'm gonna lose my mind with Mark, let us bring Jalen trash ass garbage can, fucking green hair goblin goofy dude back on this team. I will lose my fucking mind. If we bring that fucking garbage can back in Philadelphia with his green hair, I will lose my fucking mind. Please go get Johnson. Go trade for that safety in New England. And let's get this shit on the road. Let's go win another championship. We can't win shit with Cindy Brown and Epps as a safety. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're not cutting it. I swear to God, we bring Jalen Mills back, bro. I will fucking rage so fucking hard, you won't even believe if I'm an Eagles fan. And I don't think Howie Roseman wanted to bring Marcus Epps. I think this is Fangio. Fangio wanted Marcus Epps because he remember, he is a, I think Marcus Epps has played with him before. Howie Roseman's giving him everything. I mean, I don't think Howie wanted to trade CJ. I think that was Fangio. And that Dolphins fan, at work, I was talking to him, and he said that, hey, Fangio never, the players didn't like him because he didn't like certain guys. And I'm starting to, I don't want to turn on Fangio. I'm not going to turn on him because he's Super Bowl champion defensive coordinator. I'm giving him a benefit. But if he don't get that shit fixed, bro, sometimes you ask yourself as a defense coordinator, man. Just being real. I'm not saying it's going to be a popular live stream. I don't care if it's a popular live stream. That's not why I have my channel. I'm not here for clicks. I don't care who likes me. I don't care what ego consequences have a problem with me. I don't give a rat's ass. Marcus Epps and Cindy Brown as your depth is terrible. It's two crackhead hookers that you have to get head to because you can't get a young female to fuck. Because all the young females you have to require to go out and get. And you're not going to do that because you think Marcus Epps and Cindy Brown, the guy that are two crackhead hookers that you think can give you a boner because, you know, it's not about what's in the inside, it's about what's on the out, whatever the fuck that line is. And that's what we rely on these two. It's not about what's on the outside, it's on what's about on the inside. Cindy Brown got hard. He plays with a show. Shut up. And Marcus Epps got hard. Jalen Mills wears green hair on his head. And he's an Eagles fan. You know, Cindy Brown plays with his head on fire. And he's just a wannabe Brian Dawkins. You know, and Marcus Epps, you know. It's like two crackhead hookers that you think are pretty. It's not about what's in the inside. It's what's on the outside. I'm sorry, what's on the outside? It's not what's on the outside, it's all what's inside. It counts. She's a beautiful female. Meanwhile, she's cracked out and with rotten teeth in her mouth. Don't tell me she's beautiful. And don't tell me it's raining when you're pissing on me. And that's what you're doing. You're saying it's raining, but you're really pissing on me. Don't piss on me. Don't say it's raining, then piss on me. You're not going to say it's rain and then piss on me when you're literally peeing on me right now. It's not raining. You're pissing on me. Cindy Brown, I don't need glasses. My guy Kevin Talk Birds, I saw you DM, bro. I don't need glasses, bro. Like, bro, I watch the TV. No disrespect to Kevin Talk Birds. I rock with him. I rock with him. But he tell me I need glasses. I don't need glasses. Cindy's ass. I watched him. I watched the same game as you did. Well, I thought it did. I did have it on my screen. Unless he played in the fourth game, which I didn't see, I watched every preseason game. Not one time did I miss it. I didn't see Cindy Brown versus the Jets. No, I did see him versus the Jets. No, I didn't see him versus the Jets. So did he play versus the Jets? Because I don't think so. So what preseason did you watch that Cindy Brown showed you anything? You know what I'm saying? That my guy Kevin Tall Birds want to tell me, oh, you need glasses. Oh, yeah, you don't think Cindy... What, bro, what? Cindy Brown was ass. What did he do? What, made one tackle for his brother? Woo. Meanwhile, get burnt by two different quarterbacks. I'm so happy he made a tackle for his brother. I'm sure they sing Kumbaya afterwards. It is what it is. So my poll is, do we need Justin Simmons? 62% say yes, 38% say no. Whoever those 38 are must love Cindy Brown's ass being, I guess they love two beautiful hookers. So the 38% are probably the ones who say, it's not about what's in the outside, it's only what's in the inside, right? Why the bitch is fat. It's what's, but easy one, it's what's in the inside. City got hard. Marcus Epps got hard. Jalen Mills got hard. Don't you see the green hair? Yeah, I see the coverage skills. How bad are they? They're horrible. I don't give a fuck how much R you have. So the 38% are probably the ones who like hookers. Okay. You know, it's not about what's on the inside. She's still a pretty woman, even though she's a crackhead. You know, her hair, her body wrinkly, but, you know, she's a beautiful woman. You can't judge her. Shut up, clown. Shout out to the 62%, the intelligent Eagle fans in the comments. Appreciate y'all. The 38%, I'm starting to question their brain cells. Marcus Epps and Cindy Brown, the two crackhead hookers, and you think they're beautiful women because it's not about what's on the outside, it's one on the inside. That's what we rely on. Two crackhead hookers that we got to give boners to. Pause. No, not pause because it's not gay. That we got to give hookers to. We got to give a boner to the two hookers because we think they're beautiful women in the inside. And it's not about what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside. They're still female, right? That's what we rely on Cindy Brown and Marcus Epps because, they got fire and they're passionate. And look at Cindy try to be Brian Dawkins, and he plays with his head on fire. Too bad he can't fucking cover. But he plays with passion, you see one. And Jalen Mills with his green hair, he plays with passion. It's like two crackhead hookers, man. It's not about what's on the inside. It's not about what's on the outside. It's about what's on the inside. She's still a beautiful female. Don't tell me it's raining where you piss on me and it's not rain. Don't do that. You're saying it's rain when you're really pissing on me. I don't like being pissed on. Stop saying it's raining when you're really pissing on me. And that's what you're doing. Cindy Brown's in cover. Pissing on me, shitting on me, doing whatever you want. It doesn't change the fact that Cindy can't cover. Cindy Brown's a good safety. Why you continue to piss on me acting like it's rain? Stop it. Stop it. Stop saying crackhead hookers are beautiful on the inside and it's not about the outside. They still are crackhead hookers. I don't care if they're beautiful on the inside. They're still ugly. I need a beautiful female. I need a safety, man. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm using it as a reference. We think that Cindy Brown and Marcus Epps are beautiful because it's not one on the outside, it's one that's on the inside. And the inside is they play with their head on fire and they're passionate and then they show up. I don't give a fine fuck what Cindy Brown plays on. I don't care if he has Palomalo hair. I could give a damn if he plays with his head on fire. Lily, he can't cover. Marcus Epps can play with his head on fire. Lily with his head on fire. His scalp can be on fire. And the fireman can just sit there and say, let him play with his head on fire. I don't care. I will put that motherfucker out. Because your head's on fire and you can't cover. Please stop saying the rain. Stop saying it's rain when you're pissing on me. I don't want to be pissed on. Get me a goddamn safety week 1 if Angie Makuba's not ready. So the poll is to everybody, and I hope the 38% that say no is okay with crackhead hookers giving boner to. Because that's what you're saying. You're saying that you'd rather have two crackhead hookers because it's not about what's on the inside. It's not what's on the outside. It's only what's inside. That's the dumbest logic I ever. So when you tell me that Cindy Brown has played well, when there's no evidence in preseason that he played well, when there's no evidence that Marcus Epps played well in 2022, you're pissing on me while you're saying it's raining. And I don't want to be pissed on. And that's what you're telling me. Cindy played well. No, he didn't. What did he play well at? Well, he showed toughness. Just like the crackhead female that had her teeth rotted out. It's not about what's on the outside, East one. It's about what's on the inside. Shut up. Just shut up. So please, tell me that we don't need Justin Simmons. So I could say that you like crackhead hookers. That you rather give a boner to a crackhead hooker, or you have no choice but to give a crackhead hooker a boner. I'm sorry, not a boner. Head to. Boner, my fault. Whoa, pause. Double pause. I give a crackhead hooker head because you can't get a boner to a female because no young female wants you. Or you're not willing to go out and give yourself to the young females because you're afraid. So you rely on the crackhead hooker that you saw at the strip club for $20 and think, that's a beautiful female. No, it's not. You're just an idiot. And that's what you're telling me is Sidney Brown and Marcus Epps are a upgrade over at Justice Simmons.